Welcome back, guys. It's been a month since we got to hang out. I'm out here at a little wreck site that I found last year. So I was here last year visiting, and I don't recall whether or not this lake was this high or not. I think this lake was really low when I came up last time. But regardless, we're here. We're enjoying life. It has been a rough couple days. I had a video started to record, and I decided I didn't really enjoy that video, so I didn't finish editing it. I just deleted it, called it quits, and here we are, starting another video. But I have confidence and I have the enthusiasm that this video is going to be the one that I'm going to upload. It's been a interesting month for sure. I've been hanging around with my kids and enjoying life and just been busy focusing, making sure that I am the dad that they need me to be. Yeah. So I'm out here looking for some wildlife, and all I want to see is some ducks. The heater's working good. I've had a few issues with it. It is smoking quite a bit every time I start it up. So I'm trying to figure out why it's smoking right off the bat. I even threw a gallon of kerosene in it, and it still smoked up. Although the last 2 times I've had it running, it didn't. So that's actually a bonus. So what I've been doing is I let it run for 10 minutes on high before I shut it off. But just after I put it on high, I'll put it on low for a few minutes and then shut it off. Before, I'd let it run on low for 10 minutes and then shut it off. So I've been shortening that 10 minutes up to 2 minutes. The other thing I did was I mounted Starlink through the junction box. So now we don't have a wire hanging out the window. So we can actually close this up, which will be helpful when it comes winter time. So, windy again. We won't have a window full of snow again. But other than that, we're ready to go adventure. We're ready to take off. We're ready to go explore. We're gonna go find out what's around the next bend, right? It's been a while since I got to do any adventuring. Although I did take my son camping out a couple times, and we had a fire and enjoyed that, but had to quickly put it out because the wind picked up. But it is what it is. That's camping in Alberta, is you gotta monitor the wind, and if it picks up and it takes your fire away, it'll start off. And there's already been a couple campfires or wildfires already. There was one right in Grand Prairie, and it was actually kind of scary because we had to make sure that everybody was packed up and ready to go. But the next day they had it at about 90% contained, so that's awesome. Well, without further ado, let's throw the drone in the air. Yesterday I didn't want to put it up in the air, and the day before it was pretty windy. I haven't flown it in a while, and well, it's a perfect opportunity to see what's up, see what's around here. It's really nice to be back into the mountains. Like I said, I had a bunch of video recorded and just deleted it. I don't know why. Lazy YouTuber right here. Just been slacking for sure. All right, I'm gonna grab my drone and then we're gonna take off. I've been parked in Grand Prairie for the last month. Still in the van, but the pace was different. I kept the camera off, made real time for my kids. No filming, no distractions, just being their dad. Saying goodbye never gets easier. It hits hard every time, but I'll see them again in a few months, and I carry them with me no matter where I go. Now it's time to get back on the road. The drone's up, the van's rolling, and the next campsite is out there somewhere. The break was good, but the journey continues. Well, just a short drive down the road. We probably passed like 2 or 3 other wreck sites, but I've already visited those ones last year, so I figured we'll go somewhere new. And I've never been here before. And wow, it is actually very pretty out here. Pretty quiet, pretty far out of the bush. We're a good 15k away from the main road. And there's a little bit of snow on the other side of the lake over there. Interesting. Now this would be a great opportunity to pull out the kayak and maybe go fishing for an hour, you know? This would be the exact reason why I'd love to put the kayak on the side of the van. One day. There's a bunch of firewood around here, which is awesome. So maybe we'll go for a little walk around the campsite and see what we can find. I love looking at new campsites. Just the different things people come up with and different areas you can go around. Sometimes there's tree forts, sometimes there's piles of garbage. You know, you just never know. Sometimes you get pretty surprised when you get out here. Sometimes you might even find like a swing or whatever, like a rope swing or something. Well, that ain't much of a boat launch, but it is what it is. Well, I'm gonna go look around and maybe tonight we'll have a campfire. So yeah, yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I literally just pulled into the campsite and like 5 p.m. I just laid down and I just passed right out. It was different. Normally I don't do that. Normally I don't have a nap in the middle of the day, but I guess I was tired enough. I just zonked right out for like 3-4 hours. I woke up and I'm like, yeah, so much for finishing my video. It's already dark out, or getting dark out. And I just had a quick bite to eat and went back to bed. Yeah. Well, this is a nice little campsite too. Well, there's one thing to note. I drove maybe half an hour down the road and the temperature dropped like 2-3 degrees or so. It's much colder up here. I didn't realize it. I didn't check to see whether I gained any elevation or anything, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back to the camp spot and then maybe have a little fire because it's not windy right now. And well, yesterday was windy. Even this morning was a little bit windy up there. Maybe this is just definitely a little bit calmer here today, that's for sure. So I must say, it is actually really nice to get back onto the road again. Just exploring one of the roads I've never been down before, or well, I didn't make it down this far. far anyways. So it was nice to actually come and see somewhere that I've never been before. Look at a lake I've never seen before, and it's nice to get out and have a campfire because it's been a rough couple days because, you know, it's nice to see my kids, and I love seeing my kids, and I miss them all the time, and I wish I could see them every day. But at the same time, you know, YouTube is my job, and it's time to get back to work. Time to buckle down, create some new content, create some entertaining content, hopefully. Maybe get a laugh out of it, maybe not. Maybe you find something informative, maybe not, who knows. Maybe you're just witnessing me adventuring off onto the bush into some unknown area. I'm still haven't quite decided where I'm going yet. Maybe I'll just explore Highway 97. There's tons of stuff here to explore, so who knows? Who knows what's the next plan? I'm just gonna play it by ear. As long as I got gas in the gas tank, food in the freezer, fridge full of food, and a jugs full of water, and propane tanks full, then I will continue on my journey. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna enjoy this fire, and yeah. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should do, any places I should visit between here and Kamloops, you know, that's kind of like my end goal destination, because I'd like to get that van into the shop and get that door fixed. Oh yeah, I guess you guys haven't seen yet, but the wind caught the door and like tried to take it off, take the door away from me. And so now when I close it, it doesn't line up here. So, and then there's a big gap down here. So what I think happened was this weld broke right here, and I need to get the shop to straighten the door out and weld it back into place, because right now I've got to lift the door up and then close it, and even then it didn't work very well. So I gotta get that taken care of. Gotta get the DC to DC charger replaced. Oh yeah, that's another thing you guys haven't heard. I got a new one shipped in the mail, so that's always nice. They covered it under warranty, so they sent me a new one, and it's sitting in Lumbee right now. So we're gonna go put that in the van, which will be nice, because that means I can actually, you know, use Starlink when I'm driving without having to worry about it draining the battery, because I've got, you know, the solar panels and the engine charging the battery. Right now I've only got 600 watts of solar, so I've been pretty limited on the amount of power I have, but at the same time 600 watts and horizon to horizon sun was tons and tons of sun. And even right now there's so much sun out right now that I'm not worried about it. But if I did want to go play video games for like 12 hours a day for like a week straight, I would probably kill the batteries. But that's not a goal anyways. Alright guys, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Maybe we'll go cook some dinner here a little bit later, and then we'll call it a night. Well, now it's raining. That's pretty nice. Definitely need it. I think most BC is going to be pretty devastated this year with wildfires again, like it usually is. Just like the Hickson fire right now is going on. I've been watching it, monitoring it, because eventually I'm going to pass that road. Thought I would make a little noodles here. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my food. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Yeah, it's kind of gonna be my day, I think. I didn't really think about how far of a drive we're gonna go, but we'll probably head into Prince George here pretty soon, because I'm a little bit low on some groceries and we gotta figure some stuff out. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. It just stopped raining a little while ago while I was cooking dinner, and it's already getting close to, 7 p.m. So I think I'm just gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's been kind of a little bit boring, but at least you guys get an update. Maybe tomorrow will be a little bit more exciting. We'll see. We'll see how the weather is. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my noodles and hamburger. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your day today, and I will enjoy my day. I'm gonna watch some TV. See you guys on the next episode. Peace out.